I'm moving out of this house today. Hey everybody, it's Andy, aka Max Writer. I am here on the GopherCraft Server in lovely Dunwich Village. We're going to do a little construction today. I apologize for my voice. I've been sick for the last few days. I have been making buildings, as you saw from the church, that try to match the decor of the village. So I'm going to make my house in town, and like the one I had in Pleasantville, it will be one of the large homes that, I think we're going to put the main door over here, that tend to form in villages. Oh darn it. I'm going to try to keep this relatively short. I've made these before, you guys have watched, so you don't have to again. So you shouldn't have to watch the whole thing go up. There we go. I think that's where the door is, isn't it? Let me check. And actually, you know what? I'm going to throw the floor down and I'll be right back. Okay, making progress. We got the floor down. We got the basics of the wall, the main wall. And, whoops, and let's turn the timer back on. Today I also want to talk about, darn it. Today I'm going to talk about the little love of my life. A lot of people think this is really probably dumb, but my dog Bailey, whom I love very much. I was going to tell you all a little bit more about her. I might throw a window right there too. As quickly as possible. Now we're going to set the windows up the way they are in the regular house, although I think we're going to make them probably a little bit bigger, except for maybe this front window. Okay, I think this goes like so. Yep. Anyway, I got Bailey in the... Oh, I could do a balcony here of some kind. Maybe not. We'll see. Ooh, I don't know how the windows are supposed to look here. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, same way. Sorry. Got Bailey in the in October of 2000. Yeah, put a big window there. What the heck? 2001. She was 3 months old. They guessed. What I'm gonna do is we will go ahead and set her up as if it's going to be a normal house, and then I'll expand these windows after the fact. Adorable little puppy from Williams County Dog Pound. Full of fleas. Looked like a terrier. They told us that she was a border collie, and she was just a dear. Bless her heart. She was scared to death. She was there with her brother, and he got adopted out before her. Technically, we had told the dog warden we wanted her, and that we were going to take her eventually, but we had to talk about, discuss, and get a few things planned. Okay, this is a good start. Let me make some materials and I'll be right back. Okay, hey, I'm back. So, we got Bailey, and we took her home. She needed a bath because she had fleas, and she was scared to death of us. Bless her heart. She'd only known her brother, and here we go. She had only known her brother. He was the only other animal in her life, I guess, and he was gone. And we did our best to make her feel happy and warm and welcome and loved. Now let's see, this goes up, bloop, 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 and then this one in the back goes the same way. So, we gotta do this, I think. Yeah, because this one goes across. I did one, yeah, you guys probably saw it. It did not, oh wait a minute, does this one go across? Yeah, that extends to the back, so this one goes all the way across. Well, not quite all the way across. Darn it. Alright, let me figure this out. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I've got this figured out. So, we brought her home, we gave her a bath, which terrified her, and they still do. She hates baths. And at first she was in the crate, and that did not last long, because my now ex-wife had a very soft heart, so she ended up sleeping in our bed very soon after. Whoops, this isn't right either. Darn it. We got to get working on this side in order to figure out where that one's going to go. having an awful time with this roof. Hold on. Okay, I think I figured this out, and I'm probably wrong. We'll find out, won't we? Whoops. So, Bailey has been the best dog for me. She has helped me kind of keep it together, mentally and emotionally. Oh, darn it. And I'm out of materials. Alright, I'll be back. So, she is simply the sweetest little dog. Although she doesn't particularly care for strangers, it takes her a while to come around. She ended up little, about 30 pounds. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm doing an awful job here. Come on. I kept her after my wife left me because I wasn't about to lose my dog too. Now I think this goes to go straight across. Since I lost everything up there. Okay. So, there we go. Now we're going to use half slabs on this, and then we'll also use half slabs on the interior. Excuse me, dogs. I thought about doing a porch, but I think I'm not going to, simply because as this isn't up off the ground, I mean, it's just dead with the level of the ground, mainly because... let's do this. I got some half slabs, and I already have some. But she has been my constant companion. I take her just about everywhere that I can. I would take her everywhere. Oh, we're going to need more half slabs to fill in the roof, aren't we? I mean, I would literally take her everywhere if I was allowed to. Unfortunately... Oh, ow, that stings. Unfortunately, dogs are not welcome everywhere, which I think is a shame. But what are you going to do? Now, we're also going to expand these windows, I think, to give us more of a panoramic view. I like lots of windows. I'm also intending to put a extensive basement. Oh, you know what though? Some of these can't be extended because I'm going to bring down the... I do not have enough... I don't think I have enough cobble. Let's see. This one can be expanded. This one can be expanded. These two on the sides cannot. And it's getting dark again. I also want to put a roof in so that it doesn't leak. Or a ceiling, sorry. Let's get some lights on the exterior too. Now the problem is, mobs come right over here, and that's going to be close enough that I'm not going to be able to sleep at night, so I've got to figure that out as well. Placement of the bed is going to have to be figured out. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, everybody, I thought I hit the button and I didn't. Again, I've got to keep a closer eye on that. Here is, I think, the finished product. Some big windows and some small windows. I mean, at least that's the finished structure. I've still got to move in. I was talking about Bailey, so I'll finish up talking about her. She is a little darling. She doesn't like children, unfortunately, and she can be temperamental at times, but she is overall a good dog and loves me dearly. Hey, zombie. I'm hoping this house isn't too close to the edge of the village. Probably is, and I might have to push back this fence line just a little bit. But she is my dear companion. Yeah, we'll probably build this hill up a little and push the fence line back. Anyway, I'm glad I've got her. I don't know what my life would be. My life would be worse without her. She goes everywhere with me that I can take her, that I'm allowed to take her. And she's 12 now, so she's getting up in years, but she is still doing extremely well. Here's where I was living. This is going to go eventually. But I tell you what, I'm going to get stuff moved into the... Oh, come on. I'm going to get stuff moved into my new digs. Eventually we're going to have storage rooms underneath, but for now I'm going to dump quite a bit of my stuff just into the main chamber there. And once I get moved in, I will come back and give you all a look. And there you have the beginnings of it. Let's see what we got going here. I've set up my enchanting table and the bookshelves. This gives level 30. In a minute we're going to go and we're going to enchant my first item on this server. Hooty hoo. In the meantime, I think... how dark is it right here? Really need to make sure... We got 11, so we're good. We're also going to give myself an address. Lapis block. I'm kind of taking Scotty Garbitas' ideas. Boom. I love that. You can get the pieces off without just taking the frame down. That's amazing. Since my little crummy house was lapis, this will be lapis block. Now, for the last thing I'm going to do for this video, oh, by the way, right here is probably where we're going to put a trapdoor and a way to get down into the basement where I will have my main storage. But for now, let's take a look and let's see what we can get. Bam. Oh! Wow. I was hoping for fortune, but Silk Touch is super, super nice. And I can certainly use it. I'm going to have to save up diamonds to get myself another diamond pickaxe. So, first enchant on the server is a Silk Touch pick. Wow. Awesome. And finally got to use some of the levels that I got since I died. I think that's it, everybody. I might change this. I might fill it. No. We're going to leave this one here. You can always still jump up and look. I think I'll probably end up filling these corners with chests, so I'll be able to just stand here if I so desire. I might put a couple chests here. I'm going to have to use trap chest for something if I want it to work. Anyway, so that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it, as always. We've got a nice little house, room for me to live. The villagers tend to stay down there in the village, so they shouldn't bother me. And if they do, I've got a fenced-in yard to keep my dogs. All 6 of them so far. Actually, there's 8 because there's a couple over there. But I didn't get to talk as much about Bailey as I guess I wanted to, but I guess there's not a whole lot to tell. She's a great dog, and I love her. And she makes me happy, and I hope I make her happy too. She had fleas for the first time since she was a puppy this week. That was a nightmare, and I don't think she wasn't used to it. Her front line's always worked before, but this time it kind of failed for some reason. So anyway, there's my new home. I'm going to call it a temporary house because well, that's off center. I might have to fix that. We might run a line of yeah, we're going to do that real quick. You know, it'll look kind of derpy. The front line did not hold up for some reason. 4 might be enough. So we've been trying something else, and it seems to be working. And she seems to be doing better, thank goodness, because she did not like having fleas. And you know what? Neither did I. So she's cleaned up and ready to go. And this video is probably going too long now. Longer than I want. Okay, that looks better on that end. It's not a perfect house, but it is a house. And it is what it is. Good enough. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and as always, I appreciate it, and I will talk to y'all next time.